Civil Engineering RCC Structures Design Questions and Answers Number 2. Question 1. If permissible working stresses in steel and concrete are respectively 1400 kg per centimeter 2 and 80 kg per centimeter 2 and modular ratio is 18, in a beam reinforced in tension side end of width 30 cm and having effective depth 46 cm, the lever arms of the section is A 37 cm, B 38 cm, C 39 cm, D 40 cm.
The correct answer is option D 40 centimeters.
Question 2. Design of RCC cantilever beams is based on the resultant force at A fixed end, B free end, C mid-span, D mid-span and fixed support.
The correct answer is option A fixed end.
Question 3. Piles are usually driven by A diesel-operated hammer, B drop hammer, C single-acting steam hammer, D all the above.
The correct answer is option D all the above.
Question 4. The angle of internal friction of soil mass is the angle whose A tangent is equal to the rate of the maximum resistance to sliding on any internal inclined plane to the normal pressure acting on the plane. B sine is equal to the ratio of the maximum resistance to sliding on any internal inclined plane to the normal pressure acting on the plane. C cosine is equal to the ratio of the maximum resistance sliding on any internal inclined plane to the normal pressure acting on the plane. D none of these.
The correct answer is option A tangent is equal to the rate of the maximum resistance to sliding on any internal inclined plane to the normal pressure acting on the plane.
Question 5. The anchorage value of a hook is assumed 16 times the diameter of the bar if the angle of the bend is A 30 degrees, B 40 degrees, C 45 degrees, D 60 degrees, E all the above.
The correct answer is option C.
Question 6. Top bars are extended to the projecting parts of the combined footing of two columns L distance apart for a distance of A 0.1 L from the outer edge of column, B 0.1 L from the center edge of column, C half the distance of projection, D 1/4 the distance of projection.
The correct answer is option B 0.1 L from the center edge of column.
Question 7. According to the steel beam theory of doubly reinforced beams, A tension is resisted by tension steel, B compression is resisted by compression steel, C stress and tension steel equals the stress in compression steel, D no stress is developed in compression concrete as well as in tension concrete, E all the above.
The correct answer is option E all the above.
Question 8. The thickness of the flange of a T-beam of a ribbed slab is assumed as A width of the rib, B depth of the rib, C thickness of the concrete topping 0 D half the thickness of the rib, D. Twice the width of the rib.
The correct answer is option C. Thickness of the concrete topping 0D. Half the thickness of the rib.
Question 9. In a singly reinforced beam, if the permissible stress in concrete reaches earlier than that in steel, the beam section is called A. Under-reinforced section, B. Over-reinforced section, C. Economic section, D. Critical section.
The correct answer is option B. Over-reinforced section.
Question 10. The length of the lap in a compression member is kept greater than bar diameter x permissible stress in bar/5 times the bond stress, or A. 12 bar diameters, B. 18 bar diameters, C. 24 bar diameters, D. 30 bar diameters, E. 36 bar diameters.
The correct answer is option C. 24 bar diameters.
Question 11. A pre-stressed concrete member. A is made of concrete. B is made of reinforced concrete. C is stressed after casting. D possesses internal stresses.
The correct answer is option D. Possesses internal stresses.
Question 12. A part of the slab may be considered as the flange of the T-beam if A. Flange has adequate reinforcement transverse to beam. B. It is built integrally with a beam. C. It is effectively bonded together with a beam. D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D. All the above.
Question 13. An RCC roof slab is designed as a two-way slab if A. It supports live loads in both directions. B. The ratio of spans in two directions is less than 2. C. The slab is continuous over two supports. D. The slab is discontinuous at edges.
The correct answer is option B. The ratio of spans in two directions is less than 2.
Question 14. In a combined footing for two columns carrying unequal loads, the maximum hugging bending moment occurs at A. Less loaded column, B. More loaded column, C. A point equidistant from either column, D. A point of the maximum shear force, E. A point of zero shear force.
The correct answer is option E. A point of zero shear force.
Question 15. A raft foundation is provided if its area exceeds the plan area of the building by A. 10%, B. 20%, C. 30%, D. 40%, E. 50%.
The correct answer is option D. All the above.
Question 16. If h is the overall height of a retaining wall retaining a surcharge, the width of the base slab usually provided is A. 0.3 h, B. 0.4 h, C. 0.5 h, D. 0.6 h, E. 0.7 h.
The correct answer is option E, 0.7 h.
Question 17. The stem of a cantilever retaining wall which retains earth level with top is 6 m. If the angle of repose and weight of the soil per cubic meter are 30 degrees and 2,000 kilograms respectively, the effective width of the stem at the bottom is A. 51.5, B. 52.5, C. 53.5, D. 54.5, E. 55.5.
The correct answer is option C, 53.5.
Question 18. If depth of slab is 10 centimeters, width of web 30 centimeters, depth of web 50 centimeters, center to center distance of beams 3 m, effective span of beams 6 m, the effective flange width of the beam is A. 200 centimeters, B. 300 centimeters, C. 150 centimeters, D. 100 centimeters.
The correct answer is option D, possesses internal stresses.
Question 19. In a combined footing if shear stress does not exceed 5 kg per centimeter 2, the nominal stirrups provided are A. 6-legged, B. 8-legged, C. 10-legged, D. 12-legged, E. none of these.
The correct answer is option B, 8-legged.
Question 20. A flat slab is supported A. on beams, B. on columns, C. on beams and columns, D. on columns monolithically built with slab, E. all the above.
The correct answer is option D, on columns monolithically built with slab.
Question 21. If diameter of a reinforcement bar is D, the anchorage value of the hook is A. 4D, B. 8D, C. 12D, D. 16D, E. none of these.
The correct answer is option D, 16D.
Question 22. Minimum spacing between horizontal parallel reinforcement of different sizes should not be less than A. 1 diameter of thinner bar, B. 1 diameter of thicker bar, C. sum of the diameters of thinner and thicker bars, D. twice the diameter of thinner bar, E. none of these.
The correct answer is option B, 1 diameter of thicker bar.
Question 23. If the size of a column is reduced above the floor, the main bars of the columns are A. continued up, B. bent inward at the floor level, C. stopped just below the floor level and separate lap bars provided, D. all the above.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 24. The system in which high-tensile alloy steel bars silica manganese steel are used as prestressing tendons is known as A. Freycinet system, B. Magnoblatin system, C. CCL standard system, D. Lee-McCall system.
The correct answer is option D, Lee McCall system.
Question 25. The minimum clear cover for RCC columns shall be A. greater of 40 mm or diameter, B. smaller of 40 mm or diameter, C. greater of 25 mm or diameter, D. smaller of 25 mm or diameter.
The correct answer is option C, greater of 25 mm or diameter.
Question 26. If the loading on a prestressed rectangular beam is uniformly distributed, the tendon to be provided should be A. straight below centroidal axis, B. parabolic with convexity downward, C. parabolic with convexity upward, D. straight above centroidal axis, E. none of these.
The correct answer is option B, parabolic with convexity downward.
Question 27. A foundation is called shallow if its depth is A. 1/4 of its width, B. half of its width, C. 3/4 of its width, D. equal to its width, E. all the above.
The correct answer is option D, 40 centimeters.
Question 28. A circular slab subjected to external loading deflects to form A. Semi-hemisphere, B. ellipsoid, C. paraboloid, D. none of these.
The correct answer is option C, paraboloid.
Question 29. An RCC beam of 25 cm width has a clear span of 5 meters and carries a UDL of 2,000 kg per meter inclusive of its self-weight. If the lever arm of the section is 45 cm, the beam is A. safe and shear, B. is safe with stirrups, C. is safe with stirrups and inclined members, D. needs revision of the section.
The correct answer is option A, safe and shear.
Question 30. In testing a pile by load test, pile platform is loaded with 1.5 times the design load and a maximum settlement is noted. The load is gradually removed and the consequent rebound is measured. For a safe pile, the net settlement, that is total settlement minus rebound per ton of test load, should not exceed A. 10 mm, B. 15 mm, C. 20 mm, D. 25 mm, E. 30 mm.
The correct answer is option D, 25 mm.
Question 31. On piles, the drop must be at least A. 80 cm, B. 100 cm, C. 120 cm, D. 140 cm, E. 150 cm.
The correct answer is option C, 120 centimeters.
Question 32. An under-reinforced section means A. Steel is provided at the underside only. B. Steel provided is insufficient. C. Steel provided on one face only. D. Steel will yield first.
The correct answer is option D, 25 millimeters.
Question 33. The spacing of transverse reinforcement of column is decided by the following consideration. A. The least lateral dimension of the column. B. 16 times the diameter of the smallest longitudinal reinforcing rods in the column. C. 48 times the diameter of transverse reinforcement. D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 34. The diameter of transverse reinforcement of columns should be equal to 1/4 of the diameter of the main steel rods but not less than A. 4 mm, B. 5 mm, C. 6 mm, D. 7 mm, E. 8 mm.
The correct answer is option D, 7 millimeters.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share. Please comment, like and share.